Back again with another update for the Ryan Gosselins D-Day group build. Right, in this update I'll show you what I've done and then we'll go on to the list that I've got on the computer right next to me that Mark O'Neill kindly has been keeping a track of for us. Okay, so to start with, on the Mosquito I've got among the main assemblies together, the Bombay inside, wheel wash, some dry brushing, cockpitting, and up into the nose. Some of the seam lines have already been dealt with, just needed to put a bit of filler on in place. It's not much at all. Other than that, it went together really well. So that's the fuselage, and then move that tight. Moving on to the wings and the engine nacelles, a little bit again, some dry brushing and what have you. And just a little bit of filler on the back end of the nacelles there. Same on this one, and a little bit underneath, just a tad. So that'll all be sanded down. Hopefully I can get that together today if I've got nothing else planned. So that's enough for my build. So now we'll move on to what we've got on here. Right, so far we have got over 40 people that says they want to take part. Put my teeth in. Right, and so far we have about 27 people that have actually done their first videos and stuff like that. So I'm just going to read off here and I'll try and explain what's happening. Right, so I've just done mine. Next is Coincy, Mike. Obviously we know he's doing the Monogram B17G. And he's still scribing and designing a second kit, which I think he decided on the Stug that he showed in his video. Now, there's not going to be any video from Mike for next, week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, because he's renovating his workshop, his man cave, should I say. And once he's done that, he has promised us a tour, which should be good. And then it's all something for us to aim for. Right, then we've got Hamaka Barkas, Michael again, and he's doing it Tamia. Right, I'm not very good at German, so if I don't pronounce this right, I'm sorry. Schimwagen. I hope that's sort of right. He's done he has done a kit review video, and I think he's got the main assembly built on one of his videos. So he was going great guns on that. But he was deciding how to do the diorama on it. Because like Cohen says, they do a lot of that model gets put into water or going through mud or something. So he wanted to have a look for something maybe a little bit different. So we'll have to see how that goes. Next that we've got Chris and Alex modelling. Alex is doing the Revel 132 scale P51B, which is not the bubble canopy one, the earlier version. I did one not long ago, earlier on last year. Looks like it's a cool little plane, and that actually looks like quite a nice video. Because I think if it's the one I'm thinking about, it's the one in green plastic that he picked up from somewhere. So. And Chris is doing the P38, the Lightning, by Airfix in a 172 scale. So that should be good with the Invasion Stripes. I will go on to it in a minute. Next we've got Monopro 72 Lenny. I know, as we all know, he's doing his Tamiya Bren Carrier Mark II, and he's done a review vid of that. So then we've got Panzermeister 36, and he's doing a multiple vehicle dio. Yeah, it's going to be a large one. It's just a minute. Right, there's a big comment box. Still can't fit it all in. 2 minutes. With Dragon Panzer 4. Some German soldiers sitting in the field. I can't see whether that's another A Tamiya SDK FS222 armoured car at a crossroads. And some other bits and pieces. It's quite a big box, I can't fit it all in at the moment, so yeah, that should look wicked once that's all done. He hasn't done a video as yet, so I will eagerly await that, to be quite honest. Ratsy is still looking at doing his Tamiya 172 Mosquito or the Rebel 172 Lancaster, but he wants to do it in Polish markings. That's another thing. I've got a list over there with Polish, with different people that actually took, different nations that took part during D-Day. And then we've got Jake Cutton with his Airfix Sherman, the Crab Sherman with the chains on the front. He's done a review vid, and it looks like it could be a really nice kit. So we'll see how that goes. Then we've got Pirate Hunter and Terry McDay, same person. He's doing, should I say, a Tamiya Pack 40, L46 with crew, and I've seen both videos, and it looks, again, another lovely kit. Old Git, he's doing a Airfix King Tiger, possibly on a dial, but he was having problems with the tracks, which he says he's going to try and make out some putty or something like that, which I think he should, if he does do that, he should show us how he's done it, so we know, future reference, how to do something like that. The man modeler, Clint, he's doing a quad truck. He wants to do the Mickey Mouse one. Red Dragon Model Works actually put something on his on that video we did the other day. I did put down that, yeah, they started in North Africa, Desert Rats, but they were part of D-Day, one of the best units and most famous units of British units that was involved during the Second World War. And I did mention to him that I was part of the 7 Arm Brigade when I was in Germany, part of the Desert Rats. Right, so where we got to, the man modeler. Frankie Day's doing his B26 Marauder in 48 scale. And all the interior's done and what have you, and he's more or less, apart from me, he's got the wings on his. He's more or less at the same sort of point as me. All the wings are on, and what I mean, it's a fair old size, and it's looking really, really nice. Then we've got Sebastian, Dutch Modelling, Sebastian Scoof, and he's doing a multi-vehicle DO. He's got a Panzer IV, a Sherman. I think the Panzer IV is going to have some battle damage. I don't know whether the Sherman's firing at it or whatever, but yeah, that looks like it could be a really, really nice style. Gav0909 is doing the Italieri C47 Paras. He hasn't done a videos yet. I have seen an inbox review of that, and it looks like a nice little kit. And Gav is also volunteered to help with any sort of history that you need for any of these kits. PM Gav, and he should be able to help you out. Or, well, PM any of us. Myself more for the aircraft, Cohen more for the armour, Gav for everything else. Alright? And then we've got Fragnet, who's doing the Academy 148 Spitfire Mark 14, Mark 14E I think it is, which looks a really, really nice kit. And if it's anything to go on the Lightning Academy kit I did, it should go together beautifully. Big Mick Models is doing the B26 Marauder, again in 48, same as Frankie Day. And as far as I'm aware, he's only done a kit review vid. So, yeah. That should look nice. Where am I? Northern Wolfman is doing the Academy M4A2 Sherman, and he's done a kit review vid. I can't remember if I've seen that one or not. I'll go and check that out. I might go and watch that one again. Shane Smith is doing the Airfix King Tiger and the Tempest, and he says on here he's done a kit review vid, but I think he's got another video up about 20 odd minutes long that I will watch after this. I've made this video where I think he's got the King Tiger together. I don't know much more than that. And then we've got Dave Pugh, or Pug, however you want to pronounce it. He's doing the monogram P47 Thunderbolt in 148. That looks like a really nice kit, by the way. He's got some of the detail painting done and some of the assemblies all together. So we should. That's, you know, it's looking quite good there. Then we've got Prop 72, who's doing an Academy 72nd Dragon Wagon, which I saw last night. It's a big tank trailer, and according to Cohen, it came ashore about a week after D-Day, but that's more than acceptable because we did say we were going to do it up to the 30th of June. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. That'd be a nice little, well, it won't be little, would it? You didn't know whether he's doing the trailer and the truck and the tractor, or just the tractor. So we'll have to wait to see on that. Then we've got Red Dragon Model Works, Gilbert. And he's doing a Tamiya Tiger Dragon King Tiger Dio armor, which, yeah, that'll look really, really nice. Then we've got James Day, and he's doing the Academy Typhoon, which should look really nice. I really like the Typhoon and the Tempest and what have you. They look so mean. And also the Tamiya, the Typhoon was one of the heroes of D-Day. We used anti-tank rockets and used to bust a bunker rockets and stuff like that. Because that aircraft would fly in any weather. It was a good ground attack aircraft. Then we got Ion 757P, and he's done a landing craft here, and my god, wow, you really need to go and check that video out. It's it's mind-blowing. Like all Pete's work, it's really nice. He's got them jumping into the water as they've gone to the beach, some of the anti-tank spiky thingies that you see on a lot of the Normandy beaches and what have you. Yeah, absolutely stunning. We have Warman 123, who's a new entry, and he's designing on his kit, which would be great. We've got Freddie Duarte, who's doing an Italieri Horsa glider, which will be cool. If you could get a transport to put in a dial, maybe towing it, or as the gliders landed, that would be really cool. There's one for you, Freddie. And then we've got Geo MCO, and he's doing a Tamiya Fiery Swordfish, and I think it's a 148 scale, because I actually sent him a load of photos, loads of links on ISM, and he says he will send photos of the build. So once we get some photos, we'll upload them to one of these updates, so we can all follow his build. And we've got Dan Buster, who's maybe doing a Spitfire. He's not decided on a kit yet. Right. Von Ketteringham is deciding on a kit. He says he's in, so she'll see what he pulls out of the bag. And then we've got Lord Farnswaller, maybe doing the brain gun carrier like Lenny. And Shifty Man, Nate, also maybe doing the gun carrier. So that is basically the update of everybody. There'll be a list down below of links to more or less all of these people. I apologise if your link's not there, if I can't find it, but for the next video I will try and get it on there and put it all down below, okay? And if you just wait there 2 minutes, I'll go and get the bits and pieces I mentioned. Ugh. Right, first off, let's deal with D-Day stripes. Right, D-Day stripes on a single engine aircraft were 18-inch wide or 46 centimetres. So at 172, that'd be 6.3 millimetres. So your 6mm tape should do that. At 148, you're looking at 9.5 millimetres. So that'll be your 10mm tape. And anybody that does a 132 single seat fighter, you'd be looking at 14.3 millimeters, so 14mm wide bands, and that's all the same. So you're looking at 3 white, 2 black on your bands on the fuselage and the wings. Right, for your double engined and your 4 engine transports, etc., you know, your glider tugs and stuff like that, you're looking at 24 inch, which is 61 centimeters. So again, in 178, you're looking at 8.4 millimeters. So you'll have to round that up to 8.5 or down to 8 up to 9, whatever. It's up to you. At 148, you'd be looking at 12.7 millimeters, so I'll call it 13 millimeters. And at 132, if anybody's doing a 132, which will be huge, you're looking at 19 millimeters. So they're the scale, the full sizes, and then them scaled down. If you need them sending to you, just PM me and I'll get them off to you as quick as I can. Okay. Right. For countries involved, because like Coin did say, there's a lot are allied, not so many German, but looking at this there might be a few more.